Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday, one and all. We are talking about penalties today. That is the news from last night coming out from NASCAR announcing that both Austin Dillon, Sunday's race winner in Richmond, and Joey Logano have been penalized. So let's talk about those. First, Joey Logano, $50,000. He has been docked for his shenanigans on pit road Sunday. If you don't know, go back and look at the video and you can hear my reaction and thoughts to it here on the channel. Logano spun his tires, revved his engines down pit road, a hot pit road, and to a lot of people's credit, I have heard it. I didn't think about it at the time, the first time I saw the video, but it very much makes sense. There should not have been that many people walking around a hot pit road like that with cars actively moving and going down and getting parked. Too many people just freely walking around that weren't officials or key team members, so that should be looked at for future reference on NASCAR's behalf. But Logano fined $50,000 for his actions. It's fair to fine him. I think, heat of the moment, bad decision. I talked about it here on the channel Tuesday. I just said it was a bad move on the behalf of the two-time Cup Series champion. Stupid move, stupid decision, but heat of the moment, I get it. Hopefully Logano learns from this and moves on. We have Michigan this weekend, and Fords are typically fast there, so I could definitely see Joey Logano be a contender this Sunday. We'll follow that. And of course, we've got to talk about the race winner Sunday night, Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon has been stripped of his playoff berth. He is no longer in the NASCAR playoffs as of now. And I mean that for two reasons. One, RCR has announced that it will appeal NASCAR's ruling on this. Secondly, if they do not, win the appeal, Dillon has three chances coming up, and I think his best shot would be Daytona. Of course, that would be his best shot. He's a Daytona 500 winner and Daytona Summer winner. Again, controversy surrounding those victories, but Dillon, that is his best track, no doubt. And again, I do want to state, Austin Dillon had a really good car Sunday night. And had that caution not come out, we would not be talking about his victory in the vein that we have this week. And I kind of slightly feel bad for him on that half, because old Stenhouse and Priest got into it, battling in the back, no chance to win or get a really good finish, and that put us into overtime. But Dillon has been stripped of his playoff berth, and I don't think they would have done that just because of how he won. I think the main reason they're doing it is because his spotter was caught on a live mic going, wreck him. Bro, has anybody not learned anything from Spingate 11 years ago and what ultimately led to the demise of Michael Waltrip Racing? If you're on the microphone, don't say things like that. Don't say things that explicitly altered the race and that's going to get your team penalized. Now, of course, we'll see if this penalty, if it holds, if it's not appealed, if that process doesn't go through, if NASCAR's final decision is final and Austin Dillon doesn't win, say he doesn't make the playoffs this year, say Kyle Busch doesn't make the playoffs this year, it's going to have a big effect on the future of RCR. And I truly hope that this team is here to stay. I mean, this is a legacy team in this sport. It's one of the longest tenured teams in the sport. Did not wish the demise of any team ever. Oh man, if it wasn't for that late caution. But again, and another point that's been brought up, this is the kind of environment that NASCAR has breeded with this championship format. You win and you're in, so you have to do what it takes to win. And look, we've seen Logano do this before to William Byron 2 years ago at Darlington. We've seen Denny Hamlin move people and wreck people. Neither one of them are saints. Again, talked about it Sunday. Two of the most polarizing figures in the sport. So Logano penalized, fair. Again, I thought it would have been a little bit more than 50,000. Again, not a small number to sneeze at whatsoever. I was expecting 75,000 with some points. None of that. Austin Dillon stripped the playoff berth. His spotter has been suspended for the following 3 races and 25 driver and owner points. So I think the main reason Dillon got hit so hard with that penalty is because of the spotter shouting, wreck him. And then Dillon ultimately moved Hamlin out of the way. I think that is why the penalties were so harsh for Dillon. So we'll see how the appeals go. We'll talk about it here on the channel. We got 4 races this weekend in Michigan: ARCA, Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to talk about it. With that being said, though, friends, I appreciate you as always for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, like the video for more NASCAR content. I'll see you next time.